Hey guys, Spider here, and today I'm bringing you an episode of Titanfall Gun Guide, the series where I'll be breaking down all of the guns in Titanfall and giving you the most useful stats, as well as some of my own personal opinions to help you create better classes and do better in Titanfall. In this episode we're going to be taking a look at the Hemlok BF-R. The Hemlok fires a 3-round burst. While this can be a liability at short range, this trade-off allowed engineers at TW Ordnance to deliver a weapon with a good balance of long range accuracy, damage and rate of fire. The high level of balance that this weapon has to offer makes it ideal for defending open areas from a safe position at range. So first of all, let's take a look at the iron sights. They're not too bad, they're a little bit restrictive, but as you'll see later in this video, they can be useful. However, the Hemlok is primarily intended for use at medium to long ranges, so I'll typically use some sort of optic sight. As for damage, it will do 60 damage up close and 45 at a distance, meaning you'll be killing enemy pilots in 4 to 5 shots. This is pretty average, so you'll have to make sure you're accurate with your shots when engaging targets at range. As for damage against Titans, it will do 170 damage when you're rodeoing an enemy Titan. This is also pretty average, so it will take quite some time to doom an enemy Titan. For this reason, I typically use my anti-Titan weapon to damage enemy Titans. Next up, as for the rate of fire, this weapon is very fast at 930 rounds per minute, meaning you'll still be able to slay your enemies even if you're nowhere near them. The recoil for this weapon is moderate, but is made more manageable by the weapon's burst fire capability. This capability is, however, a hindrance in close quarters, and therefore I recommend that you engage targets at medium to long ranges where possible. The magazine holds 24 rounds by default, or 30 if you're using extended mags. This is average, but it's more than enough for most situations. As for the reload time, this thing's a little on the slow side, taking 3 seconds if your mag is completely empty, or 2.52 seconds if you have a round in the chamber. Therefore I advise switching to your secondary if you're caught reloading. Alternatively, you can run the quick reload kit to decrease your reload time. So overall, this thing is very good at medium to long ranges. It's very useful at holding down particular portions of the maps from elevated positions, making it a very good choice when playing defense on the hardpoint and capture the flag game modes. As for attachments, I like to use the AOG and extended mags. The AOG allows me to easily acquire and track targets at long ranges, and the extended mags allow me to fire for sustained periods of time before I have to reload. As for tactical ability, I like to use Cloak. This comes in very handy when you're trying to hide from enemies at range. Makes you a bit harder to see, and it also comes in very handy when you're trying to avoid detection by enemy Titans. As for kit, I like to use Quick Reload and Minion Detector. Quick Reload ensures I'm not caught reloading, and Minion Detector allows me to easily find grunts and spectres and guess where the enemy pilots may be spawning. And finally, as for the other options, I like to use the RE45 auto pistol, the charge rifle and the arc grenades. But that's just my personal opinion, you guys will have to decide what works best for you. So there you have it guys, that was the Hemlok BF-R. Let me know what you guys think of this thing, try out that class setup and let me know how it works for you. Thanks so much for watching, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know which weapon you want to see in the next Titanfall Gun Guide. See you later, Spider out.